EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
And not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
They'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Garoppolo now. He's got Hooper on the short connection, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Garoppolo going to change the look here.
On second down, Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. And it's complete to Adams.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4-4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Jet sweep. Garoppolo taps it forward. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Zamir White from 4 yards out. And the Raiders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Gonna run again here with Pollard. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Vaughn.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
And now they'll throw with Lance.
Forced out to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Jabril Cox there on the tackle.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 5.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here to the 27-yard line. Eight yards to go on 2nd down.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Throwing his Lance on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Two drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. And they'll go for it. Lance. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Working from the gun. Lance. Flushed out right. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. He hits Adams, complete. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. He may go, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Lots of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks. As the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Here's Garoppolo to throw.
That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 35.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Vaughn will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
And they'll run again. And this time he's going to lose yardage as they push him back to the 4-yard line.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is what...
And now off to the races down the right side. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second.
Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what?
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Prescott from the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. First target, first catch, and a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Pollard again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Running right, it's Pollard.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Pollard, he'll take it up the gut. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Call it a gain of 4. Leaves him with options here on 2nd and just a yard. Staying on the ground with Vaughn. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Up the middle, it's Vaughn.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 1st and goal. On the ground with Vaughn.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game.
They'll look to run with Vaughn.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Deuce Vaughn taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
Here's 1st and 10.
To throw is Garoppolo.
Pass complete. It's Adams.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Garoppolo to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Jet sweep. Garoppolo taps it forward. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
So the Raiders are going to get the football first here in the overtime session as we are back underway.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Charles, you think back to halftime, they had the big lead. They were in control of this game. They lost that lead. But ultimately right now, with the ball in overtime, a chance to win this thing.
And you know each guy's telling his teammate just...
It got his man complete.
There he goes again, inside the 20.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 71 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Garoppolo changing the play. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, partner?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this. All the way through. Who's going to win it? Oh, what? We're getting overtime? Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not a surprise it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution was pretty darn good.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 3rd down, it's Vaughn. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. And what can Prescott do in the OT? Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. Running behind center with Vaughn. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7. Prescott.
And the Raiders have got him. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Here's Dak.
Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it.
Picked off by Robert Spillane. Down the right sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
So it's a win here for the Raiders, and it was Jimmy Garoppolo, who really played well.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle?
There he goes, left side.
Inside the 20. Now he's loose at the 40.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
75 yards.
And the Niners need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Kevontae Turpin now to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Prescott now. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
4th down, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
They go play action here. Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 28 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 14-0.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. On the return, this is Turpin. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Flush to his right. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Here's Purdy.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a 1st down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
McCaffrey is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington.
Now Purdy.
Touchdown 49ers.
Juwan Jennings from 3 yards out. And the 49ers take a 3-touchdown lead. Now Moody for the PAT.
It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. On the return, this is Turpin. And he returns this to the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able...
He's got a man, complete! And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Prescott on first down. Flushed out right. Looking downfield, and that's caught. Right side, he's got his man. 21-0, our score after 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard from 17 yards out.
And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Purdy.
Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Play action, now Purdy. Open man is Ayuk, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Purdy now to throw.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Purdy to throw it on first down.
Now a leaping catch. He's got it. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter.
This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
4th down try. Here's Purdy.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters. There he goes, right side.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys are back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Drive starts with a give to Mitchell. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Purdy on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Good footwork at the 30. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st down, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Pollard again. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
He'll try again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Vaughn is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Down to about the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll take this down to the 22-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Purdy to throw.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Here's Purdy to throw.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Purdy, big 4th down play.
This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
And with the scoreboard against them here in the 4th quarter, this was definitely 4-down territory. Really nice job there finding a way to get open, and a really nice throw. That sets them up with 1st and goal.
Purdy with one final shot here. This ball intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, a heartbreaking way to lose this game. They got into position for that final play, had a decent look toward the end zone, but ultimately picked off, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, they gave themselves a great opportunity, didn't they? They'll replay that snap over and over, but sometimes you just have to give credit to the other side.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he powers his way up past the 30. From the 31, here's 2nd and 5. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Prescott. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Pickett back to throw. A throw left side, caught by the tight end, Freiermuth.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now a give. Running left is Harris. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try.
From the left hash, a chip shot here. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Running right, it's Pollard. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd down, it's Vaughn.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. To throw is Prescott.
Open man, Lamb. It's complete.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Pollard will take it up the gut. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Touchdown! Tony Pollard, 30 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
1st and 10. Here's Pickett.
Throw left side complete.
That's Warren. Finding room at midfield.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. He's into space past the 25.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Pat Freiermuth.
49 yards.
And the Steelers have regained the lead.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Vaughn. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 12 and the Cowboys pick up the first. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Vaughn on 1st and 10. They'll take this to the 46. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. Again, a run with Vaughn.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Prescott from the gun. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Point after here coming up. And that makes it 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Pickett to throw on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
55, my God, 55. Switch. Check nickel.
In motion right goes Johnson. Second down, here's Pickett.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Pickett now on first down.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Johnson, the man in motion right.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett.
He gets this one to Johnson. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
This will be caught inside the 10. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Kenny Pickett finding Pat Freiermuth. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point now by Boswell. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Running behind center with Vaughn.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Staying on the ground with Vaughn.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick here is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So they're able to make things level.
very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth.
And he's going to be dropped quickly right there at the 48, a couple yards shy of midfield.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Back to throw, Pickett.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. In motion right here comes Johnson.
To the air on first down with Pickett. Again, it's Johnson. Down inside the 10.
And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time on the catch and run. 34 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and they will take a 7-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
It got his man complete inside the 20.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Calvin Austin,
63 yards.
and the Steelers have taken the lead.
Boswell for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Running to the right, this is Vaughn. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Pollard again. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Prescott now.
That is caught by Lamb.
That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A give running right is Vaughn to the 27-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Eight yards to go on 2nd down. Vaughn on the handoff.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Eluding the pressure right.
And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21.
5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his fourth down call.
Remember, that was fourth and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and fourth and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there. One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick, make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's a handoff to Vaughn.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. Now Dak.
Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Pickett to throw.
Throw left side complete. That's Warren.
And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without